back to my channel. Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a great New Year and is having a great day. This video that I'm going to do was a requested video from one of my subscribers. Something I never thought to do. As most of you know, I have these shoe boxes that have my cross-stitch works in progress in, and I've pointed them out before. I pointed at the top of my closet. I have about 30 or more of them. Yeah, maybe more. And somebody said something about seeing the inside of them, seeing the projects, and it never occurred to me to show you. So I'm going to show you. There's too many to show all in one video, so I pulled out about 10, and I'll do another video and show the rest of them. Or break them up some more. I don't know how that'll work. But if you like what you see, hit the like button. And for those of you that are new, welcome. And hit the red subscribe button for me if you want to see more. And we'll just get started. Alright, I just stacked up some over here out of the boxes so I didn't have to open boxes on camera. But the first one is this one. It is Romantic Stitcher. And a lot of these I don't have a lot done on them. But I'll show you what I have and the fabric. And I don't know, I don't keep up with the names of the fabric. Some of these I started so long ago I wouldn't have a clue what the fabric is. But most of it is hand dyed. Probably got from like Silk Weavers. I used to have a fabric subscription through them. My sister gave me a lot of fabric at one point in time. See, as you can see, not a lot done on that one. One day I'll pick these back up, but I was told once upon a time that as long as you're putting stitches in something, it doesn't necessarily matter if you don't get it done. At least you're stitching. So that's my rule. As long as I'm stitching on something. Okay, then we have Sleeping Beauty, Mirabilia. Well, Sleeping Princess, not Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is a different one. This is Sleeping Princess. I have Sleeping Beauty that I haven't started yet, but I would love to. And then I believe it goes this way. And that's how much I have done of it. Not very much. I sew a little bit, and then I put it away and pick something else up, put it away. As you can see, I'm a serial starter. I start things that are just beautiful, and I want to put some stitches in, and then, you know, some things I get done and some things are still sitting in the closet. Like this one right here. This will probably never be finished, and I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to put this closer. It's called Haunted Hotel, and obviously it's a Halloween one, and I only pull it out at Halloween. And this last Halloween I finished a different Halloween one that I had that I really wanted to finish, so now I'll pick this one up this Halloween. But I'm not really sure about this one. I loved this piece of fabric. I don't even know which direction this goes in. I'll have to figure that out. But here, I'll show you. I decided to do it on this, what I consider a very scary fabric, but I'm not sure how this is going to look. It's very busy, so I'm not sure how that's going to turn out if I even finish this one. I may just stick this in a UFO pile and call it a day. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you think about this fabric? I don't know. I don't know what you would sew on this fabric, to be honest with you. It just looked Halloween-y to me. And then I have, oh, this has gotten out of order. Okay. Santa's Magic, Mirabilia. This one is exciting to me. It's one of my favorite. I only put it back because Christmas was over and it got kind of tedious. It's got a lot of Krynic in it. It's got a lot of beads. So if you're interested in sewing this one, just know that there's a lot of Krynics. I don't know if this whole thing stretches across the camera or not, but this is how much of him I've gotten done. He is huge. This is a huge undertaking. But I am loving it, and I love this red fabric. I've had this fabric, this piece of fabric, I think my sister gave it to me 20 years ago. Well, maybe not that long ago, but close to it. And it sat in my drawer forever and ever, and finally I had something to put on it, and I just love it. Then I have the Bothy Threads Cut Through North Pole. I don't know if anyone's familiar with these Bothy Thread cut throughs, but I love them. I have a couple of them. I have another one in this stack I'll show you. But this is the North Pole, and they're so cute. They remind me of Dr. Seuss. They're just cute little slice the house in half and see what's going on in there kind of thing. And here is what I have done of it. I worked a lot on this Christmas as well, and finally got tired of it and put it away. But I got a pretty good amount done of it. So I think this one will definitely be a finish at some point. I might be back on a video in 10 years showing it finished. Here's one I have not touched in at least, I would say, 10 years. Sabrina by Mirabilia. And it's very gorgeous. Every time I look at it, it makes me want to pick it up again. I started with the bottom half, so none of the top half of it's done. Here's how much of the skirt I got done. And like I said, I have no idea what this fabric is, but I can see that it's a hand-dyed something or other. I don't think it's linen, so I don't know. That's Sabrina. Here's another one of those cut throughs. I got this years ago. My son is now 15, and I got this when he was a child, and I was going to do this for his bedroom, and I never started it. And now he's 15, and I have a little bit started of it, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have grandkids and it'll go in their room. Here's how much. Now this piece of fabric I bought at a little cross stitch shop that's now closed, but it's this navy blue, and it's got little speckles of other fabric in it. I just loved it. I thought it was perfect for space. So maybe one day I'll finish this one. I don't know. I've been through my projects before and pulled out things I think I'll never finish. So I don't know. Some of these might end up in that pile. And then we have Blue Moon Angel by Lavender and Lace. And I don't know if you're going to notice this, but in this picture, this dress looks like a teal green, kind of an aqua green color. But in the pattern, it's actually navy blue. There's how much of it I've gotten done. That dress is a navy blue dress in the pattern, so I thought that was very interesting once I got started with this. I think I prefer the navy blue. This one's about half finished, as you can see, but I've had it for years as well, so. And then I do not have the picture for this one, or this one, but this one you can see good. You'll have to look it up. It's Gypsy, I believe, by Mirabilia, and I've lost the picture. That's how much of it I've gotten done. Not a lot. Very beautiful. One day I hope to finish it and hang it on my wall. Not a lot done of it though, and I'm sorry I don't have the picture. I looked for it, but it wasn't in with it, so I guess I lost it. And last but not least for this video is, this is a Dimensions Gold kit, and it was, I don't know the name of it, I just call it Geisha. That's how much of it I've gotten done. Her dress, or her kimono, or whatever you call that, is very long and flowy, and lots of blues and pink flowers in it. She's very pretty. I tried to pick her up and sew on her this past weekend, and just wasn't into it. She's very old. She, I think, is one of my oldest projects that I have not finished out of all of these. I think this one's probably my oldest. She is probably, let's see, my oldest daughter is 22, and my oldest daughter was roughly 9 or 10 probably when I started this. And you know, that's all for the projects. But you know, I am not ashamed at all to say that I have 12-year-old, 13-year-old projects in the closet, because one day I will finish them, and I do stitch regularly, and there's always something getting a stitch in it. So I don't feel embarrassed or ashamed that I have a whole closet full of works in progress. I know some people like to pick up something and do it from start to finish, and I've never been that person. I get bored and I want to start something new, or I want to pick up something old, and a few stitches in something, eventually it will get done. And I have enough things going on that I'll probably be sewing when I'm 100. I hope to live that long. Anyway, next video I will show you the next 10 or so projects I have. I think I have 30. Maybe only 25. I'm counting in my head. I think there's 15 left up in the closet, but I have some in a bin down here because not everything will fit in the closet. So next video will be about 10 or 15, and then you'll have seen all my works in progresses, I think. And I'll show you what I'm also currently working on in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all my projects. And hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw. Hit the like button. Give me a like. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.